The real debate on gun control is about to get underway in Washington. Opponents of gun control were defeated today when they tried to stop the debate from even starting. But Majority Leader Harry Reid says the hard work starts now. The three major parts of the legislation are more extensive background checks, stronger laws against illicit gun trafficking, and an increase in aid for school safety. Advocates say it would make it harder for criminals and the mentally ill to get weapons. Opponents say the restrictions are unconstitutional and criminals would ignore them anyway. Students we talked to on campus today were generally for tougher background checks, but were split on other restrictions.
You don't want someone who has psychiatric problems, for instance, to own a gun, or someone who has a criminal history to own a gun.
Even if you pass your background check like with flying colors, then it doesn't necessarily mean that something's not wrong up in your brain.
The people who have them illegally aren't going to do anything to register them.
Mayor Ken Miyagishima is a member of the Mayors Against Gun Violence group. In a text message, he said he supports a ban on assault weapons and agrees with tougher background checks. Owner of Innovative Defense Strategies, Jaime Chavez, is watching the debate closely.
What's occurring right now in the country is a reaction to some violent incidents that occurred in the country. We need to look at this with a lot of thought and study before we enact any more laws.
Relatives of the victims from the Newtown, Connecticut elementary school shooting watched from the visitors' gallery. President Obama credits them with helping to move the legislation forward. Some Republican senators are still threatening a filibuster. Even if the bill passes the Senate, it still has to pass the Republican-controlled House.